Hey, welcome back. Today is March 21st, Sunday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets before diving into Algorand, ALGOUSD, and see what exactly has gone on in here. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market, according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 US, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. Tells me what the money could be trending into, whether it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither. Today, we do have Bitcoin dominance down almost 0.4%. Bitcoin price action down over 0.4%. Total altcoin market cap up almost 0.6%. Now, this is the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards still, because I do see total altcoin market cap in gains, even though Bitcoin price action is not. I will usually see Bitcoin price action trailing in gains behind total altcoin market cap on the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards. Let's take a look into the 3-day time frame here. For Bitcoin dominance has still been my focus, because I have been saying there was still a bullish pattern here, a double bottom pattern, one bottom, second bottom, getting expected resistance from this daily from this 3-day 21 MA, the blue line right here. Price action is pulling back. Now, as long as the price action continues pulling back here, it is generally speaking better for the altcoins. However, some possible bullish divergence scenario here, because looking at the RSI, it does need to make a significantly lower move here to negate bullish divergence. In my opinion, it does need to beat the last low here of about 33.5, okay? Because these are two similar lows, so this RSI reading, this low right here on the price action, does need to beat both of these lows in terms of the RSI readings to negate bullish divergence, okay? In terms of beating it, I mean going lower than the previous low, okay? So that's something I'm looking out for, because if Bitcoin dominance continues pulling back here, more ideal for the altcoins. However, if Bitcoin dominance changes course, not as ideal for the altcoins if it starts going back up again. Bitcoin price action, as I have been saying, there was still some bearish divergence scenarios that are still playing out. Okay, on the 3-day time frame here, there has been bearish divergence when I compare this higher high on the price action chart. However, lower highs on the RSI. That's classic bearish divergence. Yielded a red candle so far. I'll be more convinced to say that this bearish divergence is done playing out when the price action actually rebounds with the higher high than the previous high right here. On the daily time frame, the daily 21 MA is still the key support I'm looking at. Currently about 54.7K right now. Weekly time frame here, I would be more inclined to say that the bearish divergence is playing out right here if we actually end up with a red candle close confirmation, and we have about 3 more hours, so not too long. On the monthly time frame here, we have been having bearish divergence here, okay? However, has still yet to yield a red candle. I will not lose track of this, because if it actually does pull back on the monthly time frame, that's at least 1 month worth of pulling back. And whenever Bitcoin pulls back, it can still have an effect on the overall altcoin markets. The multiplier of that effect will usually depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance is trending. Except for cases like today, that last statement I said would not apply because one is in the negative and one is in the positive. Now let's go over to Algorand, ALGOUSD, and see what exactly has gone on in here. I'm going to take a look from the monthly time frame RSIs down to the daily, which I consider to be macro time frames, and see if we have any overbought RSI readings or possible bearish divergence scenarios. Monthly time frame here, we are at an RSI reading of over 72, so just slightly overbought. I'm not too concerned here. Weekly time frame, we are at an RSI reading of under 70, so not even in overbought territory. However, if the price action was to make a higher high here, it does need to beat the last RSI reading of about 89 here to negate bearish divergence. 3-day time frame here, very similar thing could be said here as what I did on the weekly. And almost the same scenario here on the daily time frame as well. Let's take a look into what could be happening on in terms of a trading pattern here. I do still see a breakout of this falling wedge pattern, as I have said in my previous posts. Take a look at my previous posts. Measured target out of this breakout is about $1.67. Okay. Now, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Let's take a look into some of the key resistances and supports relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance I do see here is about the $1.45 fib level area right here. Okay. Next up would be about this range where I have seen quite a bit of wicks indicating past resistance. So from about $1.47 to even $1.55 there. Okay, so in that range, I could expect some resistance as well. And then about $1.65 to $1.70, this range from this area right here, before $1.80. So those are going to be some of the resistances I'll be looking for in terms of potential rejections. Key support, we are at one right now, $1.20 fib level area. Daily 21 MA, 50 MA, the dollar fib level area, which also is where the 3-day 21 is right now, okay? But that is approaching upwards, okay? Now let's take a look into what could possibly be happening here. Now it depends on how far the price action actually goes, okay? If the price action actually go towards its measured target but short of it, I could expect this to be another consolidation pattern, okay? It'll probably look something more like this, like a symmetrical triangle pattern. I don't think this price action is going to break above the previous all-time high of $1.80 just yet. I do think it's consolidating some more before that happens. And the consolidation scenarios that I'm estimating depends on where this price action actually gets a rejection. If it gets rejected short of the measured target here, I could expect somewhat of a symmetrical triangle pattern. Like I said, okay, it looks something more like this, and then connecting the bottom candles here. If it actually breaks the measured target here and goes towards its previous resistance, about $1.80 area there, I could expect more of an ascending triangle pattern type of pattern. Okay, so ascending triangle pattern, inverse head and shoulders, or cup and handle, very similar shapes there. Okay, these are just my very early estimates, so let's see where this price action actually ends up and gets rejected. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios. Bullish case scenario, price action holds the support at about $1.20 and continues going towards its measured target, minding the resistance levels I have just pointed out right now. Bearish case scenario, price action starts breaking support again. Like I said, immediate support, immediate key support, $1.20. And then the daily 21, 50, before the dollar fit level area, which is also where the 3-day 21 MA is right now, but that is actually coming up to meet the price action. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.